How to prevent snakes from getting in a bluebird house. Snakes are bluebird predators, especially in southern U.S. states. When snakes access a bluebird house, or nesting box, they consume bluebird eggs, nestlings or even the adult birds, depending on the snake species. One solution may not be enough to deter snakes. So employing a couple of bluebird house protection methods simultaneously may be necessary. A bluebird house mounted directly below a tree or on a fence is an invitation to predators, many of which can easily gain access to the house. A pole mounted in a regularly mowed lawn away from bushes and other brush, however, makes snakes think twice before they attempt to reach a bluebird house at the pole's top. Writhing across an open space such as a mowed lawn exposes snakes to predators. A sheet of hardware cloth plastic coated wire mesh also helps deter snakes when it is on the ground beneath the bluebird house. Greasing the pole does little to convince snakes to keep away because many snake species are good climbers. Named for Ron Kingston, who designed it, the Kingston stovepipe is a large, cylindrical baffle that mounts around a pole supporting a bluebird house. The cylinder is an 8-inch diameter stove or vent pipe. Its end facing the birdhouse is tightly sealed with wire mesh while its bottom is open and allowed to swing freely. Snakes climbing the pole to reach the birdhouse have difficulty navigating the change in diameter from the smaller mounting pole to the larger stovepipe. Further, the swinging action of the stovepipe loosens a snake's purchase as the animal tries to go around the stovepipe. If snakes climb into the stovepipe, the wire mesh at its top prevents them from going farther up the pole. A similar device can be constructed from polyvinyl chloride pipe and sealed with a cap on its upper end instead of mesh. When covering the top of the stovepipe with wire mesh or the top of the PVC pipe with a cap, leave a hole that is just large enough for the nesting box mounting pole to pass. Made of a circular, 3-foot diameter section of galvanized sheet metal, the Zellini cone blocks snake travel up the mounting pole to a birdhouse. Once a small section is cut from the circle, bending the circle produces a cone shape. Like the Kingston stovepipe, the Zellini cone mounts on the pole below a birdhouse. When the cone's top the raised middle portion points toward the bluebird house, most snakes wind up climbing only as high as the top of the cone. Large snakes may be able to scale the cone's top, however. So employ the Zellini cone in conjunction with other bluebird house protection methods. Although mostly used to block raccoons and cats, the knoll guard also can be used to discourage snakes. The knoll guard is a rectangular piece of wire mesh with half-inch openings, and it can be mounted around the entrance hole of the bluebird house. This guard is more a secondary way than a primary way to keep snakes at bay. Small snakes probably can circumvent the guard. Large snakes that work their way past a Zellini cone, however, may be too large to fit comfortably through the rectangular tunnel created by the knoll guard.